Okay, this will be one of my shortest videos, I believe, and it deals with just understanding the idea of a percent or percents in general. First of all, think of percent as per 100. So basically the percent symbol, you can think of that as 1 over 100. So when you have, for example, 25%, that's the same thing. If I replace that percent symbol by 1 over 100, that's the same thing as 25 times 1 over 100, which is 25 divided by 100 if you want, which is 0.25 or 1/4. Okay. So whenever you're working a problem that deals with percents, you always want to convert your percent either to a decimal or a decimal fraction. Okay, it could be a formula that involves a percent. You want it as a decimal, you want it as a fraction, or it could just be a problem. Okay, so that's the reason why we can say that when we have a number that's in terms of a percent, to convert it to a regular number, we say drop the percent sign and move the decimal over to 2 places to the left. Okay, and the reason we're saying that is because we're dividing by 100. Okay, going back the other way, if I have, say, a decimal like 0.25, and we want to convert this to a percent, we say move the decimal over 2 places to the right, and then add the percent sign. And the reason we can say this is because we're actually doing this, 0.25, and I'm going to multiply this 0.25 by 1. But it's going to be 100 over 100, which is 1. So it doesn't change the number if you multiply it by 1. Okay, so then we just break this up and say let's multiply the 100 times the 0.25, and that of course becomes 25. Okay, and this actually becomes a 1. Okay, because 1 times 100 is 1, so that becomes 1 over 100, which of course is your percent symbol. Okay, so that's why that works. One of the most basic ideas that you can utilize percents is when you go into a store and you see an item that say sells for $60, and you see that it's, say, 20% off. Okay, so a couple of ways you can do this. You can convert the 20% to 0.2. Okay, or 0.20 if you want, which is the same thing. And say, okay, I'm going to take 20% off of that. So basically that's saying multiply 0.20 or 0.2 times 60, which gives me $12. It sells it originally for 60, so subtract the 12 from the 60, and then okay, then it's going to sell for 48. So you get your discount. Okay. Okay, so you're actually buying it for 48. Okay. Now another way you can look at this is, okay, I'm taking 20% off, so I'm actually paying 80%. So if it's 20% off, that means I'm paying 80% of it, or 0.8 as a decimal. So multiply 0.80 times 60. And I also get 48. In this case, dollars. Just some basic ideas dealing with percents. Again, I have some other videos that go into more detail, but this is just a starter for those of you that don't understand percents. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.